guys.
Okay.
I hope it start recording. Yes, it's recording now.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
Mhm.
So now, as a recruit, if I have an access of recruiter as well, since I'm an admin, and if you see over here, I can go to recruiter view. In a recruiter view, I mean, now you are in, we call this a job dashboard. As you can see in a job dashboard, I mean, there are so many jobs over here. Some jobs are actually active, some jobs are real, and some jobs are just for like a demo purpose. On the last, I think Friday, I mean, me and actually, I think me and Brennan, we actually created a job called Asset GM 50 floor. But here, just to give you like a full experience, I'm gonna create another job. Just say we are general manager. So now the system actually has created that particular job title. Now system is asking me what type of the keyword that you're looking in the particular resume. So I'm just going to add a few words, but you both are actually free to tell me. So I will actually add your favorite words if you guys want. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep adding. And you can add as many as words you want, but you can make those words mandatory, nice to have, mandatory, and then save a job. And now the job is actually already been saved, and you will see the job is active on the job dashboard. As you see, general manager 50, and then you click on this job. But as you can see, there are no resume yet, and there are a couple of ways the resume can come. One is the manual way. I mean, you can add a resume over here by adding my name. So I'm just going to add any random resume just to show you the flow. So as you can see that the moment I attached the resume, the system showed me this resume has 47% matching, because all those words that actually I added, it's showing in the resume. Agile come 9 times, sales 10 times, cold call, Vinal 0. And this was a resume, Dorcia. I mean, basically this resume has nothing to do with but obviously the word sales has come few times because this person actually works on a Salesforce and all those Salesforce customization.
I like
Hey,
that.
just real quick, Dorcia, I know that you're not in my world. So the reason why I really like this option is because our current ATS system, it doesn't grade candidates correctly. So when we used to have like 200 applicants for the call center, I had to
Right.
go through every single person.
Yeah.
But this one, I can just put in keywords and then it'll tell me who's a good match, and just have like, whoever that's not a good match, just go ahead and ignore their resume without having to open it. But this
Yeah.
part, like, I have to open every single one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like this as well.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dorcia, and thank
Mm-hmm.
you. And here actually I showed you the manual flow, but obviously obviously this will be the pain. I mean, if you have to actually add each and every candidate into the resume over here, I mean, this job link comes very handy. You can embed this job link anywhere where you can embed this link, like Dice, Indeed, LinkedIn, Facebook. And once a person will click, read the job description, and then actually they will hit the apply to the job, they will see something like this. So here, for example, if I want to add, I'm just going to add the random data to. So Dorshi, I need to have your phone number so I can show you like another functionality, cell phone, text messages, and all those.
Okay. It's 678.
678.
Hold on, make sure I'm giving you my right. I'm about to give you my personal phone number. Hold on.
So I will not make a sales call, that is sure. And you can ask Brennan. I mean, this is just for like showing you the functionality, and I will actually show you why I ask you.
Yeah, he's just gonna send you a text and he show you how to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
464.
Sorry.
464.
Actually, I think I'm having a hard time to hear you. Can you repeat one more time?
464.
She's going out.
I know.
You sound really low now.
8618.
8618. I got it.
Uh-huh.
So browser resume.
Sorry.
Upload a resume. So if you see Doshi, I mean, this is actually candidate is doing, and you are seeing the resume directly on a duck and all with a percentage matching. So think about it. I mean, the scenario as Brenner mentioned, I mean, 200 resume come in, but here you can prioritize your time based upon the percentage matching. So any questions so far? Okay, I think, and now I'm gonna show you like the video part over here. If you see, there are two options: promote your job via text. If you click this, you can actually add your MP4 to promote your job, why they should work for 50 Floor, or why your organization is great, or if any information that any of recruiter wanna share about this particular job, just to actually sell the job to the candidate. Or you can add a video link over here. So let's see if I can add any video link over here. Here is a duck and all demo. I'm just gonna try to send you this via text. If I wanna send this, I hit link, submit. Now I wanna promote this job to you and go to action, send text messages. If you see over here, the system actually has your name and everything, but this is fully customizable. I can hit send. And Toshia, please check your email and, please check your cell phone. You might receive a text message from us. And then there is a link. Click on that link so that you will be able to see the whole functionality, how link will pop up and how you will see everything on your custom branding page. I cannot hear you. I'm not sure, Bernard, if you can hear Doshia.
I think I heard her say wow, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So wow, I mean, thank you very much. I'll take this as a compliment.
Yes.
And so, I mean, this is how, I mean, the companies are promoting, I mean, their job, or obviously if tomorrow, I mean, basically, even if you want to inform the candidate, hey, we went ahead with other candidate, what you need to do, simply go over there, or simply just change the link over here. Over here, you can insert another video link. So if you have 4 or 5 generic videos ready, you're just keep changing the link and sending to the candidates. So any questions so far? Okay. And now over here, the piece comes, I mean, create audio or video screening question. So this will help us save a lot of time. So for example, here I can set up any questions that I want to ask to these people. Explain your experience as a loan officer. I want to hit that 2-minute time or 3-minute time with a 1-minute think time. So here I'm just randomly selecting any, but it's entirely, I mean, up to your team of whatever the question that they want to set it up. 2 minutes, no think time. I can set up like 10 different question and 10 different question, and actually I can divide those 10 different question among 10 minutes. And screening type, I want a video, and save. Now everything is saved. Now I can start actually sending to the people. So first person that I want to send, maybe this person named Vikram. Send question. How many retake that I want to give up to as a recruiter, maybe 2. When this needs to be expired, maybe by Friday. Again, this is fully customizable, and I can hit send. So as you can see now, I mean, the system changed its color. So now system is telling you that, you know, the reply is pending. Now, I mean, Dorshi, I'm going to quickly jump into now candidate persona. Since your team actually sent an email, and they will see something like this. They will receive an email with a custom branding. They can read the email. If they are using their phone, they can download our app from the app store and actually do the screening part from there. And they will see something like this with your custom branding. I hit agree, I hit continue. Now system is checking whether my webcam and my headphones are working fine. Checking whether my webcam and my headphones are working fine. Checking whether, if everything working fine, I can hit continue as a candidate. And I can begin screening. So 2 questions were asked to me by the recruiter. If you see that, I mean, the one question is hidden and one is not hidden. And it's entirely up to the recruiter if they want to hide the question. But once I'm going to click on the record answer, then I'm going to able to see the question. Okay. But recruiter has given me a 1 minute to think, structure the question, and then answer it. This is just to try to avoid those type of scenario where actually candidate prepare an answer, structure the answer, practice couple of times, and then shows up. So we call that, I mean, that's not real, you know. Here, this is if you really want a spontaneous answer. So that's where actually you use this think time functionality. But again, in this particular use case, 1 minute was think time. But again, it's entirely up to organization whether they want to give a 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, or 6 minute think time. You know, once the think time will be over, the recording will start automatically. And I'm going to show you, I mean, after 20 seconds, you will see that the system is going to enforce the recording, and then recording will start. So let's wait for a 13 more second. And on the right side, as you can see, that there is retake options too, and total time that actually recruiter gave me to speak on this particular question is 3 minutes. So here we go. Now system is giving me the heads up. Now again, I mean, this is my time to think. This is my time to sell myself. If I'm looking for a sales job, this is a time for me to showcase my skill set. But if you see on the right side, I mean, the clock is running and I have a 3 minutes to speak. But if as a candidate, I feel like, hey, you know what, I have given my answer under 3 minutes, I can stop recording at any time. I don't necessarily need to actually go at the end of 3 minutes, and I can hit stop. I can hear my answer. Now, again, I mean, this is my time to think. This is my time to sell my. If I like my answer, I can save an answer, or otherwise I can go for retake, because the retake was given to me by a recruiter. So if I will, but obviously, but if you're using think time, I'm sure, I mean, nobody will use the retake, because otherwise it will lose the gist of hiding question. Then I save an answer. And over here, I mean, it's entirely up to, again, vary by case, explain me your experience in a text. I have ample amount of time to prepare if I want to prepare. I hit record. There is no think time. There is no enforce. I mean, whenever I feel as a candidate I'm ready, I can hit record. And now, again, very similar way. I mean, this is, again, 2 minutes to speak on this. Whether I can go at the end of 2 minutes, or I can stop recording at any time. And I save. And now I can submit. And now recruiter will be notified on an email that candidate has replied. Here, I'll show you if you see the button actually has changed the color to the green, that indicates that candidate has replied. Now, again, I mean, this is my time to think. This is my time to sell myself. If I'm looking for a sales job, this is I can actually give them a rating, but this is my own personal rating entirely for the sorting purpose. This rating neither will be shared with any other people in the company, or neither will be with candidates. So any question on the audio or video screening, Dorcia? I'm not sure. I mean, if you are saying, but I don't.
No questions.
No questions. No questions.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. So obviously, I mean, here this time actually you can use to actually screen the people. Now, next step I want to show you, I mean, skill assessment test. Here we have a question bank. You can choose from this question test bank, or you can actually give your own question to us and we can upload for you without any additional cost. But again, this question bank is actually evolving pretty much every day. What does that mean? Is we are actually keep adding more question to this question bank. So for this job, let's say I want to check somebody's skill set on Excel. I want to send them an advanced question or intermediate. Advanced, because this person told me like I have advanced understanding of Excel. So as per the resume, and then I hit send. A very similar flow. The button change the color, and this is what candidate will see. A different email, but now the candidate is in our secure portal. There are 20 questions and there is a 10-minute time limit. I hit agree, continue. System is making sure this is me, not my cousins. Checking everything that needs to be checked. As you can see, these multiple choice questions keep popping, but maybe I don't know the answer, timer is running, but I think like maybe I need to Google the answer and try to cheat. Let's see if I can. You can, but when you come back, there will be a red flag. So we're gonna keep seeing your movements on a web. So if you keep trying again, we're gonna give you another red flag. If you think you are a lot more smarter than us, you can go to another browser. Let's see what happened over there. Another red flag. And also, if you have noticed, that system is taking random picture of me as well, to making sure that there is no friend sitting right next to me who's helping me, or whether I'm helping from my cell phone, because picture taking is completely random and we are not doing anything sneakingly. Everything is clearly mentioned in the instruction. Here we go. Let's see how much I got. I can now, as a candidate, I can hit submit and I can see I make only 20%. So let's see how you guys will see that. So here is a position. Now this is data. This was a person who took the test, verified and validated, but he navigated away from the test 3 times, and total time he was out from the screen was 10 seconds. And you can actually go ahead and actually, analyze each question that actually he answered. So now you have this much of the data. I mean, it's entirely up to you. I mean, if you want to share this all functional data with a hiring manager, you can hit share. And now if this is a hiring manager named Vikram, Vikram doesn't need to be, by the way, I mean, the user of Duck-N-All. And he doesn't need to download anything, nothing. You are just sharing everything with him, so that he can actually take his sweet time to make a decision whether he really want to invest or really want to give him an interview or not. And Vikram will see something like this. Here we go. I can download the resume, but I cannot download all this. I can click over here and I can see that. Now, again, I mean, this is my time to think. Again, very similar way. I can see you guys send a skill assessment to. This was a guy. 3 times. I can make a decision what I need to do. If I wanna interview this guy, I can actually go ahead and say reply, and reply will go to your official email ID that I like the candidate. So whatever the reply that like a person or manager will go, it will go to directly to your inbox, not on the Duck-N-All. And also, I mean, here, let's see if the system calculated the time. If you go to the activity log, here you can see that I share the result with a Vikram, and it's showing right now to me email open 0 times, because it takes some time, and also I'm using the same system. But normally it will show you what, Vikram opened the email 2 times or 3 times. So that actually help you to tell, hey, you know what, this hiring manager is showing an interest on this particular resume or this particular profile. So
Hey, sorry, one thing, Dorcia, the reason why I really love this option here is because he's really saying that we have basically the backup of saying this is why we hired this candidate. They had 90% on this test, and then they did this on this. So we're comparing apples to apples when it comes to the candidates. And when the managers come at me and say, well, I don't like this person, and then if they want to hire someone else, and we're like, okay, well, this person scored 90% on this test and this test, comparing the candidates, which we will have more
data driven.
Yes, there you go, on why we're picking the candidates.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
it's more data driven. I mean, you are trying to remove the, consciousness or unconsciousness biasness entirely from the recruitment process. And as I mean, the Brenner mentioned, I mean, even for the auditing purpose, you have everything right in front of you guys. Hey, why we are giving interview to this person over that person? And for the sorting reason, I mean, if you want to say that placement submitted, you can sue that, and you want to reject it, or client decline, or your functional manager decline, you can say that. You can take as many as notes you want.
Hey, I just thought of a question. If it's integrated with our ATS, all these notes I'm putting on here will say on the ATS as well, right?
Okay, so that depends upon your ATS. If your
Okay.
ATS has the capability to consume the file, but yes, then we can actually send whatever that you want to take from our platform to them. We can actually do that. But again,
Okay.
in a present world, I mean, Brennan, I mean, what actually we are doing it. I mean, if you want to take 5 people or 10 people after screening from your ATS, we can actually give all the data in a one file, and normally that file actually goes to the ATS, and ATS actually have those links underneath to that particular candidate, right?
Okay.
But again, I mean, we have the file, we can send it to them, but they will actually put that in candidate profile, so you will have that.
Did you check to see if you integrate with Clear Company?
Clear Company, we haven't, but
Okay.
we are ready to work out with them. If you guys say, hey, yeah, this is where we want to go, and that there will be no additional, anything, that's cost or anything to you, but we are ready to work out with them once actually we got a green signal from you guys.
Okay, got it. All right.
And one more thing, I think that's pretty much, I mean, that I want to cover with you, Dorcia. I mean, any questions?
Oh, I like it.
Thank you. And I think what I want to share with you, one more thing that actually I'm gonna show you now with some more data, so that you will understand that how it will be helpful. Like if you see over here, there is a position called junior network engineer, and we received 217 resume. So all those resumes. So I'm just gonna show you that people that I submitted. If you see all those people were submitted, specifically if you see this case, Mike, when I submitted Mike, even though Mike has 24% matching, but Mike actually sent me this video.
Hello, my name is Mike Tybee, and my experience in assessing an issue.
And then Mike also did this testing. No, he didn't cheat, nothing. And this is the Mike resume. It's a very interesting use case. The reason I'm sharing with you, if you see that this person actually worked for US Army for almost like 1 decade as a butcher. But obviously his resume was not impressive at all. But he has that skill set that actually we were looking for, or that our client was looking for, or our functional manager was looking for. But he was competing with all those heavy lifter. I mean, all those people, when I say heavy lifter, mean having a 7 year of experience and 6 year experience in infrastructure. But if you compare his video with them, his video was almost, I mean, as great as them. But long story short, this person got the job, because when actually he went to the real interview, he actually pretty much beaten all of them, right? So what happened, I mean, here, even if person doesn't know how to make or how to actually write a great resume, but still this platform give him a chance to showcase his skill set, which he did in a very nice way in the video. So, and ended up a job over here. So if tomorrow anybody come to me, why you hire this person, we have a fully data to support our decision. So questions?
Nope, not over here.
Okay. So, and Dorcia, one more thing. I mean, if for example, general manager job again pop up, but maybe your criteria has been changed. Maybe you want to add some more word over here. Maybe you want to add, let's say Java, you add, you nice to have. So then actually the system is going to just change the whole percentage matrix. Now you see over here. So basically, I mean, this will actually help you to create your pipeline also when actually you guys are not really looking to hire people. But when you are not looking to hire a people, at least you guys can create a pipeline. And when that pipeline be ready, you can always come back over here as per, and you can play with these keywords to see who is the best match, because it's all dynamic. Any questions? Dorcia? I think for some reason we cannot hear you properly, but I'm hoping, I mean, there should be no questions. Bren, can you hear her?
Dorcia. I think she sent a message.
Okay.
She said, no questions. Have we talked about pricing? We haven't.
Yes, we haven't. What I can, yes, I mean, Dorcia, I mean, Brennan, why don't you actually, we had already talked about it. So if you want to say, please chime in.
Yeah, you just said it really depends on what we're looking for. He's willing to work with us on the
Correct.
pricing.
Yes, I'm willing to work out with this. And the reason I'm saying it, because we don't know how much you're going to use it, because we have a customer who are just a one-man show. I mean, when I say one-man show, I mean just one-man company or two-man company. Even they are using these platforms, but we are not charging everybody the same. So we are charging based upon your consumption. So I will highly recommend to you and your team is to use this platform for a month at least, and then tell us, hey, Vikram, we probably need these many screening, probably 1,000 screening a year or probably 2,000 screening a year. Then actually we can come up with a price. And also, I just want to let you, both of you guys knows, over screening means when somebody reply back. For example, I mean, if you send 50 screening requests to the 50 people, but out of the 50 people, only 20 reply, we will take it as a 20 screening, not 50 screening. So
She says she likes that.
thank you. So, and also if you want us to integrate that, I mean, we will not charge you anything extra. As I told, I mean, Brandon last Friday, that it's my own personal interest. I mean, because if we want to integrate with as much as ATS as we can. And also, I mean, long story, also, I mean, we are very open to hear you. If you feel like, hey, you know what, you should have one of these feature as well, we would love to develop it. Somebody gave us a very good feedback. Hey, when actually you share the result with your functional manager, why don't you over there have some sort of like a, if they want to schedule an interview, have a calendar ability over there, so that manager can tell them, hey, I'm available on Monday this time, Tuesday this time, and we are working on it. So being said that, we are very open to hear if somebody says that, hey, you should have this feature, and we feel like the feature has a value, we will definitely develop that feature.
Yeah.
And we are totally Chicago-based company. Everything is secure. I mean, this all data is secure, and this all data is your data. We don't own that data. We don't sell that data. We cannot share this with any third party as well, legally.
Okay.
So, questions, and if you guys want to know next step, I would highly encourage you guys to use this platform, because when actually we're gonna give you like the free access, we're gonna give you the free access of unlimited, right? So it's not
What's
like
the tech support turnaround?
I mean, it's again, I mean, it's gonna go back to your plan. We have a gold, silver, and platinum, right? So tech support turnaround time, normally we give people a turnaround time like a 5 hours, sometimes depend upon the plan, 12 hours.
Okay.
Maximum that actually people actually choose. I mean, for I think platinum one is I think a 4 days or 5 days. But nobody's actually taking that one. I mean, and normally, I mean, we are very good at it. I mean, it's not like that we're gonna take sweet time and then we really want to jump on it, because
So you can respond within 24 hours.
easily. Because here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's the thing. I mean, I want you guys to support us, because we are a small company. But if we will do the good services, we know that you guys gonna tell us or refer us to other companies as well. So
Right. Did you get in touch with Nina?
I'm actually sent her like a LinkedIn request, so I'm waiting for her to actually accept it, and then I'm gonna shoot her an email.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Thank you for doing that. So yes, Brennan, I mean, answer is, for your case, I mean, we can actually have you guys 24-hour, turnaround time, and you know what, and personally, I can actually take care of your account. That's not a problem.
Okay. Garcia, no more questions? Waiting for the chat.
No worries. Thank you. I mean, Brennan, for helping me out.
No, thank you. And when you with the video, can you send it to us? Because the next step is for us to talk to the director of human resources. She's going to give us the okay to go ahead and do the 30-day trial and
Sure.
you know, work out a pricing from there.
No
We
worries.
need to
I
talk
mean,
to her first.
yes. So like, I'm just want to make sure I understand you correctly. So after this call, I will send you this recording, right? And you're gonna show this recording to your HR, and then once they give you the green signal, then I should give you guys an access to our platform for a 30 days trial period, right?
Right, and we work together to see
Uh,
how long. Sorry, the question she just sent. And we work together to see how much it would cost us. You know, to see how much.
Bernard, I mean, I'm having a hard time to hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect.
I said, after we do the trial period, then we can see how much we use it, and then we can work on the pricing from there.
Yes, correct. Because then you're gonna be in a better position to say that, hey, you know what? I think this much we're gonna use it. But as I said, I mean, but you can always dial up if you feel like, hey, you know what, we are using more. So it's not like that we're gonna limitize you. But obviously, we don't want you to pay for something which you're not gonna use it.
Dorcia's question was, how long is the implementation period?
Okay, I mean, if implementation period is again depend upon I mean the ATS. If those teams are really active or really reactive, then we probably can make it, you know, like 15-20 days, right?
Okay.
You know, we can if you guys want, I mean, we can even start actually having initial conversation with them, you know, and once actually you guys give a green signal, then actually we can start executing it. Because sometime what happen, I mean, initial conversation, you know, also takes some time. So we can actually start doing this right away if that's okay to you, and really start executing it once you guys start using the platform for a trial period.
Okay.
But my actually experience is saying that, I mean, depend upon the ATS, you know, if their team are actually if their teams are really you know, like engaging and deploy us, maybe like a 15 or 20 days is a more than enough to do the what you call as a integration.
Got it.
Because we also understand that, I mean, we don't want you to run into that situation where you have 100 resumes sitting in your ATS and you are manually uploading it. Personally speaking, I don't want you to have that type of experience.
Yes, I don't either.
Right? So that's why, I mean, if that's okay to you guys, I mean, we can actually start our conversation with them right away. And then we don't need, I mean, anyways, we are not charging you anything, right? So for you, even if tomorrow your decision say, okay, we are not moving forward, but again, it's my personal or selfish interest that I want to integrate with them as well, right?
Yeah, go ahead and have a conversation with them and see what they say.
Okay.
See if it's even possible for you guys to integrate, and then reach out to me and let me know what they say.
Okay, but is there any possibility that you can introduce me? Because if you guys do
Oh
it,
yeah,
then
I'll
they're
go ahead
gonna,
and do that. I'll
yeah,
introduce you to Scott, our account manager. I'll send the email today.
yes, please. Because once you guys gonna do that, hey, we are thinking to have them, so you guys can start. Then actually, they will move really fast.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other question, Burnett and Orsia?
Nope,
And
not
one
that.
more thing, I mean, everything is here in United States. Nothing is offshore. I mean, if you guys have a doubt where this data goes, this data stays here in US. And
Okay.
and we are using Amazon, so everything is here in United States.
She said awesome.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
And
Well,
and I as I said earlier, it's a Chicago-based company, so there is no like a, you know, like a time zone problem or anything problem with the turnaround time as well. And the more we are actually having more people, more actually customer, we are beefing up our team as well to give like a better customer services.
okay.
And if no one has any question, I really enjoy talking to both of you. Doshia, hopefully next time we will be able to hear you, right? And we'll able to actually see each other's face as well next time, you know. So
Working from home.
working from home, we all are working from home, you know. And once again, guys, oh, that's fine, Doshia. Once again, thank you very much, and please be safe and stay healthy.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye.